Hello, good morning, friends. How are y'all doing today? Happy Monday. It is Monday. It is Monday after a Sabbath weekend, after the solstice weekend. So, how is everybody doing? I had a beautifully busy weekend, okay? Like, I had to take a lot of yesterday just to kind of like recuperate, okay? Introvert here, you know what I mean? But it was such a beautiful weekend full of love, full of deep connection, full of alignment, and full of a lot of fun too. Lots of things coming up in Empress this week, okay? So on Friday evening, we are going to be doing our craft night, okay? Our craft this month is framed flowers. So if you have some flowers that you would like to put like in a shadow box or a picture frame, or even if it's not flowers, okay? Like I found a butterfly the other day and I am going to be putting that in like a little shadow box. So if you want to come hang out with us, come hang out. All the info can be found at that clickable space. You know where to look for that, yeah? Also coming up this coming weekend is my in-person single day mini astrology retreat. So if you are local to me in the UP of Michigan, then definitely check out the clickable space for all the information on that as well. If you are interested in that, know that you need to have your ticket by the 26th. That way I can prepare and get the food ready and all that stuff for the correct amount of people and pull up your charts and do all the things. Okay, so I think that's all the announcements that I had for today. So let's pull for the card of the week. I know we usually pull for it on Tuesday, but we're going to pull for the new moon tomorrow instead, since the new moon peaks early morning on Wednesday. Okay, so we have two cards for this week, and this fits so fucking well with, the astrology, all the things. So first card, the Hanged Man, okay? This week is going to be about a pause, okay? To quote a good friend of mine, a sacred pause. All right, taking a step back and really just reflecting, okay? Especially before the new moon, all right? Before the new moon, before you set your intentions, before you decide what you're going to manifest, really take a moment and step back and really think about where you're going, what you really want, and what you really want, okay? Not what somebody else wants you to want, not what you've been told that you should want, anything like that, but what you actually want. And I think that's why it needs to be a sacred pause. Because for some of us, that's going to take a little bit of time. Really taking a step back and assessing. Because it's through that pause, that step back, that break, that we find what we do want. We can claim that Six of Wands energy, okay? Claim that energy of success. Claim that energy of getting what we desire. And it's not so much like feeding some kind of urge within us, but it's very much about getting what we need to continue our journey forward, to continue doing the work that we need to do on this earth. But only if we take that pause, only if we take time to reflect, okay? So make time and space for that this week. And know that when you do that, when you take the time to pause and think and reflect, you're going to be able to march so much quicker towards your version of success. Not society's version, but what you see as success. And I mean, if you have time, I strongly suggest doing this before this new moon, because this new moon is going to be a great time to be manifesting things. I'll be sharing another video on that later, probably tomorrow. Either way, let me know how you are going to do this for yourself today, and I'm sending you so much love. I know things are not easy right now. There's a lot of heavy ass shit going on. So please remember to take care of yourself. I'm sending you all so much love, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, friends.